We come to this place for magic.
We come
The
to
Last Will
AMC
Podcast.
theaters to laugh, to cry, to care, because we need that. All of us.
That indescribable feeling we get when the lights begin to dim and we go somewhere we've never been before. Not just entertained, but somehow reborn. Together.
Dazzling images on a huge silver screen. Sound that I can feel.
Somehow, heartbreak feels good in a place like this. Our heroes feel like the best parts of us, and stories feel perfect and powerful. Because here, they are.
The Last Will Podcast.
We make movies better.
Podcast. Thank you for listening to the Last Will Podcast. I'm Matt Young. I'm a theater educator and a parent. And ever since I lost my father to cancer, I have been mildly obsessed with death. This is my last will and testament. Carl Jung once said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate." Today's topic, we tackle the subconscious. I don't know how we did it. We had a lot of different things to say. I don't know if I got to how I feel about the subconscious. It certainly, I don't know if it mirrors what Carl Jung said, but we definitely dive deep and we have differing opinions, and I think it's a pretty interesting conversation. We do get to the laughs eventually, so I hope you enjoy this episode. It's Claire, Grady, and myself sitting down for a conversation about the subconscious. I'd just like to say on a personal note that I've been certainly struggling with my mental state lately, and I just, as a PSA to everybody, as I'm trying to work through it myself, oftentimes we need to allow ourselves a little bit of grace every once in a while. So if you're having a tough time, remember that you deserve grace, and go easy on yourself. I know it's not easy, but you should give it a try. Much love to everybody listening.
Said, not starving. I said, no, he's not. She goes, chunky. I said,
Wait, were they talking about the dog
Bruce.
or talking about you?
Bruce.
Okay, I'm just making sure. You weren't clear
I've been
in your
eating
story.
salads every day.
Okay, I have no doubt of that. I just wanted for the clarity of the story. I wanted to know.
my
who
God.
was
So
talking.
chunky. Amanda's standing next to me who met Matt on the phone the other day.
That's true.
I was like, say hey to Bruce. And she's like, Matt said, hi, Bruce. Amanda goes, I'm not a fucking dog. I'm Amanda. So anyway, it says chunky. And I said, I wouldn't say he's chunky. He's very healthy. She said, oh, no, people don't like it when you say chunky. They don't like it when you say chunky. So I said, well, you just did. And she said, but people don't like when you say chunky. I said, and you just doubled down and said it again.
And they weren't Karens, they were Crunchies.
A little bit, but then she wasn't even listening to me. And then she started walking around looking at like cards and things. Then came back. And
Say,
then
your
says,
dog is fat.
And then says this.
Okay.
All right, well, bye, Bruce. Bye, Bruce. Hey, I'm getting one soon. I want a hospice dog. Not that your dog's a hospice dog. I mean, he's older, but he'll live. But I want a hospice dog. It's going to be really hard, but he's going to be hard. My mouth is on the floor. I'm like, why are we?
We are recording.
Amanda, who's working. We are?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Go ahead. She's not listening.
I'm listening.
No.
Uh-oh.
Hospice dog lady is not listening. The one who wants to get a dog on death row. There's plenty of dogs on death row.
Well,
that she
whatever.
can get.
This lady was really inappropriate. You know.
You didn't say anything back to her after she said
My mouth was on the
hospice?
floor. I just was like, just go. Just move onward. Move
Okay.
onward.
Okay.
No. This is a new rescue, a young, beautiful rescue. She needs to be rescued.
Or put in the kennel. One of the two.
I have to say these.
I put her in a crate
Yeah.
using that natural crystal deodorant.
Oh, no.
Listen,
Might as well
deodorant's
just
really
might as
hard
well just
to
wipe
get right these days.
What is?
Deodorant?
Mine's right.
Mine's not.
Why?
Because I can't get. First of all, I refuse to buy the $12.
Okay, well, you're already out of the game. Deodorant costs more than $12.
I was hoping.
No.
I can't afford this.
Yes, you can.
I already
You can't
only
afford
eat gluten free, which is very expensive.
It's very
I
expensive
have a
to be
cabinet that's
gluten-free.
worth $1 million because of all the ingredients in it.
You can't afford not to.
Can't afford not to what?
I would suggest Salt and Stone. It's amazing deodorant.
To eat?
No.
Oh, my
Salt
bad.
and Stone or Pacha. Do you use a natural deodorant?
I just use Dove's right now because I can't figure it out.
Wait, salt and what did you say?
Salt and Stone.
So you take stone and you rub salt on it, and then you rub it under your bits.
Yeah, that's what I do. I do that. And then I got to take my laundry down and beat it on a rock
Listen,
down to the
Pilgrim,
river.
Hey.
I'm in the Amish chair.
You are in the Amish chair.
All right, I'm
Matt
just
said if I
gonna-
show up 3 Sundays in a row, I'll get an actual chair. But until then, this is it.
Look, I don't
Bring
know
your
if
own
I can
hemorrhoid
afford
pillow.
it. Not a bad idea.
POP.
Look, you got a Pellegrino. You got double Pellegrinos.
Yeah.
I
So
do
you're all
tell
right.
everybody
I do.
what I'm doing right now, which is that I am decorating my face with Lord of the Rings makeup.
No, but it's a Lord of the Rings makeup, not just set. It's a collection.
It is.
What are you using right now? It's called the.
I'm putting Lothlorien colored eyeshadow under my eyebrows.
But it's actually called on the front. It says the Lord of the Rings.
Glam Light Kit. Wait, well, it's got a lot of names.
Okay, I gotta be honest with you, Angel. You're going real hard.
I know I don't like that one.
We went real hard on that,
20
and
color
it's not that it's.
palette for face
it's-
and body. Oh, maybe this one wasn't for the eyes.
I don't think it was, Angel. I think that we've gone too
Well, it
hard.
says
on
face
the
and
top.
body. The
Well,
eyes
I
are on
wanted
the
to
face.
I wanted it to make a statement.
Well, you're giving me a statement right now.
All right, I'll fix
we're
it.
moving
I'll
into.
fix
We're
it.
moving
You
into.
guys keep talking.
I was made for loving you, baby. You were made for makeup.
I don't know that are those the lyrics. I haven't heard that song in a
I
while.
don't know. Gene just kind of said whatever he wanted to.
Is that what it is? Is that Kiss?
It is Kiss.
I was never a huge fan. I just never it never took to that stuff.
I like a couple of their jams.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. All of these bands have at least one or two jams that are universal.
I was made for loving you is okay.
Yeah.
This
So-
one's called Boromir.
Just Boromir.
Okay, you guys really need to keep talking.
We're looking.
Do you
we're
have a
looking at you.
mirror?
I do.
Oh, stop it! That's rude. Do you have a mirror?
Well, I feel like you're just kind of winging it. Well, you are.
Yeah.
You just drew wings.
Well, she's just having fun with a new toy. Hi, welcome to the Last Will podcast.
Hi, you're welcome.
We got in the middle of a Grady story at the festival.
We're gonna let it go. We're gonna let
Some
it go.
crunchy ladies who were insulting his dog. Don't insult Grady's dog. I mean, that's pretty much. Don't insult anybody's dog,
No,
even when they're ugly.
no,
It's like insulting somebody's child.
no.
Well,
And
people
some
are
children are ugly. I'm sorry, they are.
Well, I mean, the biggest mistake that you make is when
And don't tell somebody what you want to do is adopt a hospice dog.
people are they just don't know what to say anymore. I mean,
Oh no! Well, her mouth was running fine.
Yeah,
no,
but what was coming out
in
of it
between what's in the head and then when you get to the translation part and then what comes out of the mouth, a lot happens in between then. You know
Yeah.
when you put your foot in your mouth and you're like, oh shit, I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, that's why you always keep a baguette with you.
That's true. So you can put a baguette in your mouth and not.
Well, no, in her mouth
Oh,
or the destroyer, like I just showed y'all.
is that? Yeah, the destroyer, which is a baguette. It's a baguette that suctions to the wall.
It's a black cat. Okay, that's enough.
Hey ho! So here at the Last Will podcast, we like to choose topics and then discuss what the definition is, and then go on and talk about what it means to us. And sometimes we get to myths and things like that. And we have been debating what we wanted our topic to be today, and we came up with the subconscious because we had a bunch of different things that we thought that the subconscious would cover it all. But then I feel like there's been a feeling as we sit here and prepare for today's episode of not wanting to talk about the subconscious.
We still can. I just got distracted because I got birthday presents and that made me happy.
Yes, Claire turned 31 today. Happy birthday, Claire.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Don't look a day over 24.
Yay.
And
True. You do look good.
yeah, it's important
Not
here.
right now though, because I just put a lot of weird eyeshadow
Yeah,
on.
that's true too.
You look like an artist is what you look like.
Thank you.
And your face is a palette. We'd like to celebrate birthdays here at the Last Will podcast. Those are important, and if you've listened before, birthdays are a big deal. So we
they're
wanted
traumatic
to make
for
a big
Matt
deal.
and celebratory for everyone else.
They're still slightly traumatic for me too.
I think they're very. I think part of our bond, Claire, is the fact that our birthdays are dramatic.
And I'm trying this year. I wanted to I had some sadness this week earlier, and I had to work through it. And then on my birthday, I'm like, you know what? I think I'm done with this. I think I'm done with this
Good.
birthday.
I'm glad.
Bullshit.
We
sadness.
kept a nice text chain going all day.
Can
That
I
was
talk?
fun,
Can I
wasn't
talk
it?
about the things, the improvements that you want to make for next year?
Yeah.
Let me just pull it up in our chat because I think they were thoughtful. A thoughtful review of how to improve, not just to
I think
complain.
I'm just done with my own bullshit.
Yeah. Oh, how nice is that? I mean, can you feel that?
I just hope that I remember that next year. I think I'm gonna make a birthday diary starting now.
Oh, well, interestingly enough,
That's the thing that she was talking about, journaling, and then Grady got Claire a journal.
I did.
It was very nice.
Yeah.
You said here are your things. 1, I will not go to work.
Nope.
2, I will not tell my mom to hold off on buying me things she wants to buy me.
Possibly.
I think that's good because sometimes I think it's a good exercise, even if we're getting things that we don't want from people, to try to just be grateful for the gifts. And look, I struggle with it. I struggle with it a lot.
Well, I know that it brings her joy to get me things that she finds. And then I know that I really told her this year not to get me anything.
Anything with a cord.
And then honestly, when
A cork or a cord?
cord.
Cord. Her
Nothing-
mother has a
no-
great
nothing
fear
with
that
electricity.
cords,
Yeah,
any
yeah.
cord in the house
That's
will
true.
catch fire
Sure.
and the house is going to burn.
But
So she
when-
wasn't going to buy her.
When
No, of course.
I know that she held back this year, and then when I was opening presents, I was like, you know what? I kind of miss that stuff.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
kind of miss the joy. I mean, the presents were awesome, and she got me really cute stuff, and I was like, Mom, what made you think of this for me? And she was like, because it's your birthday, and
Because
I'm
you don't wear
itty-bitty."
panties.
Well, what? Hello?
Hello?
She got what? Panties? What?
No.
Don't mamas give babies panties? Stop.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
No, you should be. You should be. Absolutely. Mama and panties. How dare you,
I don't
Grady?
know. That's something a mama gives to.
No, we don't
That's
do that
Christmas.
anymore.
Christmas
Well, you don't
panties
want
on
to open
Christmas.
it in front of your dad. That's the thing.
That's true. You don't
Just like the magician. You
just pull a
panties out of the sock.
handkerchief of panties.
Thank
different colored
you.
panties.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It came in a pack of 13. Okay, we're almost there.
My sister used to do
Ooh,
this thing
cerulean.
for baby showers, where she would
Get babies' panties?
No, she would connect. Well, first of all, she'd make a cake out of diapers, which was really impressive. But then she was great at making baskets, so she would connect all of the clothes together and layer them in. So when you pulled out the clothes, it was like a clothesline
Oh, that's
of-
so cute.
of clothes. Yeah, so that made me think of
That is
when you-
really a cute idea.
Yeah, she's very thoughtful. But I mean, I guess people in my family are good with presents.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
Do you feel like? I mean, I guess the problem with where that arises of you don't want her to buy you those things comes from the fact that it doesn't feel like she's thinking about you when she purchases them. Because that's always been my big.
The thing is that she's actually gotten me so many things that it accumulated, and I was like, and my life now is not as whimsical as I would like it to be. So she's getting me all these really cute, fun, tie-dyed hippie things, and I just can't really wear them at my job, and that makes me sad. So because I feel like I can't really express myself in a majority of my day,
right?
and so
How many Grateful Dead concerts can you go to in a week?
Exactly. Really? So that's why I was and I still have so many beautiful things. Every summer, I wear all these. I go to her house, and I'm like, oh, I'm wearing this thing, and she's like, where did you get that? I'm like, you gave it to me. There's so many beautiful things that she's gotten me. And so because there's been a lot, I kind of wanted it to slow down, because I'm there's too much that I can't use and show.
And she's not even tracking it too.
Right.
So how yeah.
Of course she's not, because why would you?
Yeah,
but so that's why I was maybe we put a little break on it. But I think there are a couple things that I was like, I'm sure she probably wanted to get me some XYZ thing or whatever,
Right.
but she probably stopped herself.
From doing that.
And so yeah, I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. And
But that's part of configuration of the subconscious. That's where all that's coming from.
Look at you working it back into the topic. Like
I like to
like
talk
a
about
good
this.
podcast host. Look at you.
I'm not, but actually, y'all are good at. I'm not good at this. You understand that, right? I'm
But you
not
ju-
good at this.
Good at what?
This.
What is?
I
You just
enjoy
rolling
being
your
with y'all
finger.
and talking, but I'm not good at this. I'm not good at podcast. I'm terrible. I would never be sponsored.
What?
what?
There is a line of sponsorships, like on the corner. I just haven't let them through the door,
like,
just for you. They don't want Claire and I.
Geritol extended relief. I don't know.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
People need
Nothing.
Geritol.
Give me some diapers. I'm not ashamed.
Wait,
me and Lisa
you're not wearing
Rinna.
diapers right now. Anyways,
I have absorbed.
whatever. Stop judging yourself. I'm the only one allowed to judge myself. Back to Claire's list. I will try and plan something fun to do with my friends, and I will be open to suggestions. That's a big one too, because you said to me the other day, you're like, it feels weird to plan something for my own birthday.
Yeah.
And I think that's been something you've thought in your head for a while.
Yeah, and also I think that I would like to, if I'm going to plan something, maybe plan it a little bit more in advance so that I'm more prepared for it. And so
Okay.
it's not like, because I book my weekends in advance, like a couple
You
weeks
have to.
before. So, I know what I'm doing every weekend. And so I think that, and I think I won't do like one big thing with everybody. I think I might just do little celebrations with
Little satellite celebrations like we're
Yeah.
having today.
yeah, because everybody, like, I have different friends in different areas. Like a couple friends of mine
Fucking
are gonna, like, we might go out to
Brag
dinner.
about it, why don't you?
Or is it, I do like the
friends here,
family
friends
thing,
there,
and then I do
so
like
many
the
friends.
work thing, and I actually my job is actually really sweet about birthdays, but this year I had no desire to work on my birthday.
You
I was
shouldn't
there.
work on your birthday.
I was there and I was like,
I
I
agree.
don't want to help any customers. I don't want any problems. My boss brought me in to meet with him for an hour, which was actually ultimately fine, but I was a little nervous ahead of time, and I was like, why is he bringing me in to talk to him on my birthday?
Imagine if you got fired on your birthday. That'd be crazy.
That would
But
be-
it happens to
Yeah,
people, right?
it does
No, I shouldn't have brought
happen
it
to
up.
people.
Wait, Claire, you didn't get fired, did you? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
She didn't get promoted.
She didn't tell us the whole meeting, just part of the meeting.
Anyway.
Oh, okay, moving on.
Oh no, the store's being sold.
She didn't
Okay.
get fired, and the store's not being sold.
Okay. Moving on.
Okay, I will not be grumpy about my birthday ahead of time.
Well-
because the truth is, every gesture everyone has made really made me feel nice in my heart.
Oh, well, that's sweet.
It did. It even all the people who came out of the woodwork, of the people I haven't talked to in 15 years that I met in New Zealand once, they said happy birthday on Facebook, and I'm like, wow, I can't believe these people remember me. I don't remember
Well,
them.
Facebook told them when your birthday was.
I know, but I think that's actually really nice, and usually
It's the best thing that
Okay,
Facebook
that was a
does.
dick thing to say. I'm sorry.
No, but it's true. But it's still the nicest thing that Facebook does.
I never say happy birthday to people on Facebook because I think it's so lame. But when they do it to me, I think it's really nice. So now
There's a lesson in that.
I
Yeah,
think
there
I'm
is.
gonna stop being grumpy.
Pillow Princess.
Like people texted me, people who I didn't expect to remember, and ironically, some of my closer friends forgot. And
Oh,
didn't text
really?
me, but
I
it's-
didn't. I
it's
got
okay.
there first.
Yeah,
name
not you
name
guys.
names.
I got there
I
first,
want
Claire.
names.
Not if I reminded them, they were gonna feel so bad.
Didn't you enjoy having a birthday text
Well, maybe
chain all day?
Yeah.
maybe this should make them listen to the podcast instead of ignoring us.
I think they do listen to the podcast.
Oh well, that's good.
Subconsciously.
No, I'm not mad.
Yeah, no, I was 33 minutes late, and I was mad at myself. I lost track of time.
Well, my sister was first because she's on the West Coast.
Right, so it's early for her.
So she was 12:36, and you were 12:39, and I was asleep, so it didn't matter to me.
Still,
Matt's like, I'm late. I'm like, no, you're not.
well, I had a plan.
I thought he was going to be mad at me because I got there first. I was like, I got to wait till he texts first. And I thought, then I'm going to forget.
Wait,
so.
you were first, Grady?
No, then,
Oh, on the group chat.
and then first of all, Grady texted me, "Happy birthday, Claire."
You did. You texted.
You saw it?
No, because it says you erased messages, so
Yeah.
I knew exactly what it was.
But it was supposed to be for the group.
I know.
But
You did it the wrong thing.
But I texted Matt first.
You got to make sure that when we're talking about Claire behind her back, though, that you don't text the group text instead of me, right?
Yeah.
You got to make sure of that.
Wait, you texted Matt, "Happy birthday, Clara."
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't see it.
No,
No, because it was just
to
the
him.
two of us.
Our text chain and his text was right there, and I just in his avatar the pictures.
He didn't do for Frodo. He just did to me. And
Our
and then I saw that he had said happy birthday on for Frodo, and then I saw that he had 2 erased messages on our thing, so I knew exactly what happened. I didn't see it, but I knew exactly what
I
happened.
knew you did.
I didn't know that it shows that you've erased a message.
Oh yeah, people know.
So what's the point of if you edit? Why does somebody need to know? Thank you for letting me know you edited this.
Also, like if someone takes a picture on Instagram, you can't like save that picture if you do it like on the Instagram app. Like somebody sent me a picture. It was a really like artistic picture,
Yes, you take
and I
a
wanted to save
screenshot
it.
and
I didn't.
crop
Well,
it.
I should have. I didn't take a screenshot. I should have.
There's also a way to say I can show you how to download those too.
I know. I think when you send it, you have to make it available.
I have an app that'll. I don't know. I don't know how to work the phone.
I've never worked the phone before in my life.
I mean, I'm not good at it.
I gotta fix my microphone. Excuse me.
Okay. Anyway,
That's a lipstick.
this
Wow.
is. I mean, if I wish I could show everybody.
Claire has received, not as a parting gift.
Sorry about that with the mic.
What is the whole thing called? I want to know the proper name.
The Lord of the Rings Glam Light Collection.
Which is all
Makeup. And it came in a really big box that I thought when it said Glam
Looks
Light.
like a book. It looks
We've
like
got
a big book.
eyeshadows. We've got
Yeah.
lip liners. We've got lipstick. We've got no deodorant. We've got
That would have been too expensive.
Carpe. Look at that.
Carpe?
Carpe deodorant.
You have to
We've
send me
got
a
what
list.
else? We've got nail polish.
No, then that's okay because I get the nails.
I know
done.
you- oh,
Yeah.
right.
No, but because you couldn't have that many different colored nail polishes, is what I think.
I gotta
it
get my
would be.
nails done.
Arr. But it's all in the colors of or the color palettes of Lord of the Rings.
The coolest thing is the color palette, which is for face and body, and every
All the
color
names.
has the name of the characters in Lord of the Rings, and even Sauron's in there.
Sauron's black,
Sauron is just black, and as we,
and Gollum is kind of a.
he's like a mauve.
I think that's polite.
You're
I think it's
saying Mo.
polite.
I think that's generous. Yeah.
Oh, well,
Subconsciously, what do you think someone
a
was thinking of when
sickly
they made
green.
It is kind of a sickly green. Yeah.
I think Mary is the sickly green one.
That's what I said. They did Mary Dirty, and you said they didn't. I said they did Mary Dirty in that thing.
It's fine. I mean, they all poop the same, I guess.
Mary has too many lines of the extended version anyway. We got to get off of her storyline.
Oh,
What, Mary can't talk?
She's just like, oh, we're walking with the horses. I love these. Now, what do you want for dinner? I'm making beans. She can't
I
cook.
don't.
say that.
Yeah.
Actually, he doesn't have enough lines in the last.
Oh,
movie.
I'm thinking about Mary, the lady, the blonde lady.
I think that's.
Who keeps being
Ao-
like,
Eowyn?
I've been abused. This isn't fun.
Eowyn.
Eowyn. No, Mary and Pippin are the hobbits.
Yeah.
Yes. And Mary gets annoying too because then he sings. God, let that
No,
end.
that's
God,
Pippin.
that's it. Get that out of the movie. Why is that in the movie?
I
Right?
can't believe this is the same person that we went to go see The Return of the King in Radio City with the full orchestra.
I don't think you've seen the movies.
Was he even there with us?
Y'all need
I
to
don't
quit.
know.
Y'all need to quit playing with me. I love these movies.
You're just off. You're off on your characters today.
Just for a second, I know who Mary and Pippin are.
Okay.
Okay, I'm very aware.
And Samwise and his precious.
Yeah,
My
it's the
precious.
precious shit.
Wise doesn't do the precious thing.
Well, Sean Astin.
I was trying to give him.
Sean Astin and Andy Serkis should have won Oscars for that movie.
Well, I definitely think that Andy Serkis deserves some sort of lifetime achievement award.
Well, now
for-
they have that category. Is it the Emmys or Golden Globes for best created character through
CGI
technology?
character. Yeah.
I mean, though, it still amazes me that those movies were 25 years ago and they are still so completely relevant to me today. And Like, I feel like there was a resurgence of Lord of the Rings like memes on Instagram in the last year.
Murder, She Wrote.
I think COVID did
And
a lot for that type of stuff.
It's just made my life better.
I agree.
I don't
agree.
live it and breathe it like y'all do, but I'm adjacent to it, and I do love it.
Okay.
Okay?
Sure.
So don't be talking about it. I didn't go to no concert. Y'all didn't see me. Was I even there? Yes, I was there next to the guy who kept touching me. Finally, I
Yes,
said, I need you to stop.
That seat next to you was empty. I don't
That's
know what
one
you're
way to
talking
do
about.
it.
That
That's
was
weird.
not empty.
That's weird that you say that.
It was not.
It was empty. There was nobody sitting next to
No.
you.
No, it wasn't.
It was that elderly man and that young boy.
Are you going to be not with me on any of the jokes that I'm trying to pull today, Claire?
Sorry.
He kept touching me. Finally, I had to say, I need you to stop.
I think I did I think I did good with the makeup, Grady. I think I did better. Did I fix
It looks fantastic.
It's a little dark, but whatever.
You're not going to have a light lipstick coming
You would
out
be a
of the
dog
eye
queen.
of Sauron.
No, this is a beautiful color.
You would be a dog queen.
Anyway,
Is that your own mirror?
yeah.
Okay. It did come with mirrors, too. Anyways, subconscious was what we were going to talk about today.
Clock's ticking.
We're 26 minutes in here, buddies. Actually, it's 23 because I usually start like
All right,
3 minutes into
Let's
it.
just go. Let's go.
All right,
Let's go right into it.
here's the definition of subconscious, all right? The subconscious refers to the part of the mind that operates below the level of conscious awareness. It influences thoughts, feelings, memories, and behaviors without our deliberate awareness or control. The subconscious can store past experiences, beliefs, and impulses that may affect our decisions and actions without us consciously realizing it. What do we think?
That's it.
That's it. Yeah. That's it. That's all it says.
This topic's not an easy topic to discuss. You have to discuss things within it, like the balance of tension between abstraction and configuration. Because your birthday, you not wanting to celebrate it, I hate my birthday. I can't stand it. I don't want anything to do with it. I don't want anybody to talk. I'm not interested. But I never have been. But I don't know what subconsciously happened to me because, and that's part of.
Well, is it something that subconsciously happened to you, or is it because something happened to you that got into your subconscious and now you don't know why it's affecting you?
It's part of configuration that gets into the subconscious.
Okay.
And within configuration, that's shaping beliefs, that's shaping perceptions, and because your subconscious just serves as this reservoir, this repository for all these past experiences that we've had, and they sit there, and then their more memories, their belief systems, behaviors, but they shape your perceptions of reality, whether they're true or not. I don't even know what true is not, and often they influence your actions without. The point is, there's no direct awareness, right? There's no direct awareness with that
While it's happening.
configuration.
Right.
But if there's
with it, okay.
But if you have so there's always a tension between abstraction and configuration. If those remain in balance, which they don't really in anyone, because then we'd all be perfect and happy and.
What's that?
What's abstraction?
What's happy?
Subtraction. Okay, so
What?
I don't mean to sigh. Just I want to make sure I get this right. It's. Abstraction's going to be linked to more like sensory and motor experiences.
Abstraction.
And the subconscious does play a really big role in forming abstract concepts.
Okay.
You know, in creative problem solving. Abstraction we're much more aware of because we are lifting things, we're abstracting things out of. But the thing is, we're abstracting them out of context.
You keep saying extraction and abstraction.
I don't mean to say extraction.
Oh, okay.
Abstraction.
We're abstracting them out of context to make sense of something that's going on in our own life in the moment. But that's not okay because that doesn't have anything to do with it. But the subconscious is saying, no, use this. You need this. But there's no rhyme or reason to the formula. So then your abstraction, This is so complicated.
Well,
I do love
you're
talking
using
about this.
abstraction, which I think is a noun, and you're using it as a verb, and which is not. When I think of abstract, I think
You're
of,
thinking like the formulation of like abstract concepts.
yeah, like I think of like mess. Or like,
But it is a
creative
mess.
Right,
mess.
But it
right.
is a mess a bit, especially if you pull it out and plug it into something else. It doesn't work.
But can you pull out something that is like a labeling, like an abstract concept, which is like, I don't know, for simplicity, a concept that is askew, something that is not connected to what is a norm or something like that. It's a label more than it is like pulling something out, which is to extract. Like when you
Right.
extract something, you're pulling it out of. So I think that's where there's a
There's a
bit
little-
of,
but they-
frustration,
Yeah, there is
and confusion.
I mean, really, at the end of the day, with this, we want our consciousness, our subconsciousness, and our superconsciousness to all be aligned. We want harmony, which is probably the hardest thing to achieve as a human. To have all those things in balance, because if those are all those things in balance, and what people think about you doesn't matter, doesn't care. People's reactions don't matter.
Well,
you're-
and also the subconscious, like, yes, if at the end of the day we just want peace and we want, like, equilibrium, we want homeostasis, we want to be happy, the subconscious also
It's always working whether we want it to or not.
exactly.
It's always working, always.
But it also
And it's
is
wrong
it-
oftentimes. It's wrong oftentimes
Is
because
it?
because again the subconscious.
is it capable of being wrong?
Yes, it absolutely is, because it's a reservoir full of our past experiences. Now, if I've had a past experiences where I was, had a really emotionally triggering horrible time, that's sitting in my subconscious, and then that now has the chance to seep out and almost morph into something else, to become something else, to then inform me to go do this. And if we're listening to that, oftentimes we're going to make the wrong decision. We're going to say something. I don't like the word wrong. We're just not going to be in the right direction because we're listening to past experiences. And yes, they can help, especially if you're in a situation, say, you go in and you go, this doesn't feel right. Well,
Right. So I think that right there's a key to it. As you're saying this, it feels like subconscious is something that leads to a feeling that we don't know where that feeling originated from or comes from, so that it's affecting the way that you're perceiving some sort of circumstance that you're dealing with in the moment. And this feeling comes over you, and you're like, I got to get out of here. I got to get an Irish exit. Why do I have anxiety? And you don't know where that's coming from because it's coming from your subconscious, which is based upon your past experiences and things like that. But I also think that the subconscious can have like a positive effect too. I mean, it's not just negative. It can
it's
have a
absolutely
positive,
not,
right?
No, it's absolutely not just negative at all. But I think a lot of the things that we put ourselves through come from the subconscious. They come from trauma that live in that reservoir that we can't get rid of. You can't. And also you can't really move it around because it is the subconscious. It's not up here up front, but it's constantly,
The conscious.
It's constantly working.
Do you think the subconscious is responsible for our instincts?
Yes.
Yes. I have something to
We are also responsible for our instincts though as well with abstraction.
Right. Okay.
Because we have more control of that. The subconscious is going to run whether or not we want it to or not. It's going to keep.
Well,
moving.
whether it's running or not, it's like, does it have an effect? Is it creating a feeling? Is it creating an
it
instinct?
absolutely does.
Well,
But if we have a response, then we're going to listen to that and go, wait a minute, where is this coming from? Is this right? Right? Do I make this next move? Because if we're just going to be reactionary, then we don't even need to listen to it. We're letting it just control, and we just do it. And then we go, oh, what the fuck did I just do? Why did I say that? Why did I do this? But if we just respond to it and sit with it, then there's awareness in going, where is this coming from? Oh, shit. This has to do with everything about my relationship with my dad and this period of my life. And I don't need to make any decisions informed on that because that's really deep memories that are skewed probably because I'm older now, or they're just not trustworthy. It doesn't mean it didn't happen and that the emotion's not real and not there, but as we get older, things do get a bit skewed, and then I guess they have to in some ways, so that we can actually just deal with things and live with them and get on with things and not be weighed down and drown in the subconscious often wants to drown us and overwhelm us.
I want to
Would you-
say
yes.
something because I feel like the subconscious is like the safety deposit box where things go. And maybe not the safety deposit box is like the best way to explain
Yes,
it.
it is. It's a reservoir. It's a box.
But
It's
I
a
also
whatever.
don't believe that the subconscious is responsible for the negativity that seeps through us. Hear me out, if I can explain this correctly. I think the subconscious stores the information and like the unbiased information. But then when things come up that, let's say, trigger us, the subconscious is providing us the information, but then anxiety and fear and anger and physical things in our body are the things that cause our reactions.
But those all live in the subconscious as well.
But for me, I don't know if I believe that. That doesn't seem to ring true personally for me. Maybe I think that, like, if I think of the subconscious, I'm just envisioning like a submarine, right? Just because I think of the word sub, and my dad mentioned the word this morning, and that's why I'm thinking of it right now. And then I think
Go with it.
this subconscious is everything's in this submarine, and then it bubbles up, and then the fear and the anxiety and the panic and the anger and the sadness, those are like just waiting to glom on to those like bubbles that are coming out of the submarine, and that's
But
what
where are they
causes
coming from? They're coming from
but they're just
But
there.
they're coming from the subconscious. So when they bubble up, then they're able to connect to these things, which they willfully do so easily.
I guess I just don't want to
And then
believe that those.
We're panicked, and then because all these things become bigger, because the subconscious then feeds them.
I don't know if I want to believe that those things exist in my subconscious, because I don't believe that my subconscious is something that is there to hurt me.
I'm not saying it's out. I'm not, and that's not. I want to be really clear. We can talk all day about how the subconscious helps us guide through life, how the subconscious helps us on stage, and it's a trusting the subconscious, but also knowing that the subconscious can and will betray you. And when those feelings bubble up, to stand back and look. And instead of react, respond in with awareness, and go, oh, I know where this is coming from. This subconscious. This is living in the subconscious, and it's now triggering these other items of interest, anger, fear, loneliness, withdrawal.
I just see those as separate.
But you need.
I see those. I don't see those as part of.
You
the
need something to
subconscious.
light. You need something to light the wick.
Is it
And the
possible?
subconscious will do that
But I think
without any.
you have a trigger. That's the thing that lights the wick, right?
A spark.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
if we're going to go with the fire
the
metaphor,
subconscious acts
that's all
like
I
a
can,
lighter. Then
I think
Coming
the
up to the
subconscious
wick and
acts
lighting it.
like
as the fuel.
as a protector.
But that can
Is-
also
Of
be the
who
same
you
thing.
are.
It can light that and go, hey, dude, this room, you as a gay man, you're not safe in this room.
Wait, Claire, you're gay?
My subconscious will be able to tell me that.
I'm not a gay man.
Oh, okay. Just
But I mean,
clarity.
even as a woman, maybe, and I'm asking you this: you ever in a situation like something's not right in here. I don't feel safe
yes,
in here.
And that when we mentioned instinct before, that's where instinct has been. My subconscious and my instinct seem to feel one and the same.
they work
sometimes.
together, yeah.
those, and to be honest, in days of
Thunder with Tom
of
Cruise.
drinking
Love it.
and the years of ignoring who I am and trying to like
Dulls all
not,
that down.
it kind of dulls your subconscious.
Well,
Like,
then it becomes
you're not
unclear
paying any
what's
attention to it.
right, and then it becomes unclear what's subconscious and what are my real thoughts,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're oftentimes are going to act on subconscious because it's easier than actually thinking
I don't know if
something
you can
out.
tap into it. I don't even if that's even possible. But like I don't even know if you understand that it's something there that's serving you.
It's
well,
never
because
dormant.
if we become aware of it, it's not subconscious.
We become
right?
aware of it as it emerges that, oh, this is coming from my subconscious. As it's working, no, we're not aware
That's
of it.
an interesting concept. Is it, if we're becoming aware of it, does it no longer exist?
No, it exists
As a subconscious thought, no,
Yeah.
it becomes a real thought.
once
becomes
it
something
comes
that
up,
in our conscious. Yeah.
it moves itself back and forth. It can only do two things. It slides back. To me, it slides back and forth, back and forth. You can't get rid of it.
I'd like this sub concept though. Like I'm seeing the sub underwater. And,
I am too. I think it's a really cool concept.
And the sub is just like,
It's got to come up for air.
well, not even that it comes up for air, but like little bubbles escape it. And those are the subconscious, the bubbles. And when they reach the surface, they become something totally different. They're not water bubbles anymore.
They change.
Right.
Yes.
And then that's where we're living. We're living above the water
Mhm.
in this place where we have to make decisions based upon feelings that we have.
Right.
But I definitely think that both of you are right.
Yeah.
Like, I think it can work and you can understand it in different ways. It feels, though, that we're talking about subconscious helping us keep us safe in a lot of ways. And I also think it can encourage us
Yes.
in a lot of ways.
Absolutely it can.
It
I think
feels
it
like
protects us. Well,
and
think
protect
about
us.
the people
Yeah,
who
yeah.
are brain dead. What happens to their subconscious?
It's still working.
Right. That's. I
is
mean.
it?
Yes.
How do we know? I mean, is there any way to
That's
measure
science.
that?
Yeah. You
that
can AI that. But
That goes into science and spirituality.
Well, then you have to look at somebody's brain scan to see what their brain activity is like with this gray matter in their frontal lobe. But the frontal lobe is.
But if you're brain dead, there's no activity.
Well, brain dead, I think, is a
term
that's
Yeah.
Back
gotten
from the
a little
80s?
bit skewed. I mean,
It's wearing Converse and Benetton shirts.
yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I think, and please, somebody Google this. Being brain dead doesn't mean you are done. It means that you're not able to communicate. You can't move your arms. You can't move. You're not having control.
I guess
there's nothing.
yeah.
But that doesn't mean there's nothing happening. That neurons aren't firing up there. It's just you're. The blinds are closed. I don't know.
Well, it goes into
Look
like
this up.
is the science of being brain dead. Okay, so wait, let me reverse that. Is subconscious? Does that have to do with our physical body?
Yeah.
Does
sure.
it? Because then if it is, then scientifically, if you are then brain dead, or doctors basically determine that you are basically like without life support you can die, then I mean I don't know.
Well, now we're getting into the soul, because
Well,
the
right,
soul is part
that's-
of the subconscious, and the soul is not dead.
and the soul is not scientific.
Right. So we
So-
can't prove that.
Right. So I think that when someone is diagnosed as brain dead, their subconscious is not their subconscious is still there.
Yes.
Well,
it is.
and then I guess that goes into like, does the subconscious die when we die?
Its action does, because it's not in motion anymore.
Okay. Because do you believe
It's a
that our
working
souls
thing.
live on?
Yes.
Yeah.
In some way. Yes.
But the subconscious doesn't have anything to do then,
No.
because
The subconscious is constantly wanting to solve problems, bring things up to the surface. It oftentimes is like the friend that's trying to help, but I'm like, okay, but I'm good right now. Thank you so much. What about this? You try this? You try that? Yeah, I did. I'll get to that. But that's why I think it's so hard too. And directors, in talking about theater, will say, "What's their subconscious?" Well, who am I to say what a character's subconscious is? I don't know what I can't. I'm not. There's no way in hell I'm going to play a character and deal with what their subconscious is.
Well, but
because then I'm constructing them. I'm not letting that happen naturally. My subconscious can influence their subconscious, and that should flow freely if I'm being honest and truthful.
I don't think it's possible to tap into something else's subconscious.
But a lot of people ask you to do that's the impossible. You can't do that.
I don't think it's impossible. I don't. I think as the creator of the character, right? We have the ability to have many different thoughts about who we're portraying on stage. I don't think in the life of the character on stage you're thinking about your subconscious.
No, you're not.
But in your work, having answers to what you think could be in their subconscious could be a really good guide into discovering something different, deeper, and even imprinting on who this character is, so that you can make decisions based upon
Better
their
decisions,
experience
for
that
sure.
you wouldn't really
Right.
think of if you didn't do this
That's
subconscious work. It's not going to. You're not going to be
You
thinking
just
about the
can't dig
subconscious.
too deep with it. You
I
can
don't
kiss
know.
it a little bit, but and I think with some characters maybe it requires that. But I think some if we dig into that area, we can get a little lost, and then
You can get lost in anything.
Aren't
Well,
you using
you know?
your own subconscious to do that though?
yeah,
You can, and
mine's constantly working when I'm working on a character.
Okay.
I know it's working.
Do you think some people have like better subconsciouses than others?
I think some people have clearer subconsciouses than others, and I think some people know how to take the best and leave the rest. And I think some people that are aware if it's coming from the subconscious know how to take it and place it. That, this is not, no, you're not. I mean, if I'm in the middle of working on a monologue that's very reactionary and I'm, these things are bubbling up, I'm like, that's great, but I don't know, I don't need that. But I'm not consciously thinking about that. It's ingrained, and I think that goes, I don't know, this goes back to training or just understanding the text where you don't have to think about these things, but they are all working.
yeah, and
So I'm not saying to not think about them, but I'm saying some directors are like, let's really dig. I'm like, but that don't dig too deep because you don't know. It just in the sense of like, what do you want? Sometimes human beings really don't want anything, or you don't know what you want.
right. Well, having all of those thoughts off stage can help you make decisions when you're on stage.
Yes.
I don't I don't believe that anything needs to be uncovered that doesn't affect what goes on
And that's-
between the lines.
That's kind of what I mean.
On stage. So you wouldn't be thinking about the subconscious when you're on stage, but understanding a character's subconscious
There's no harm
or
in-
traumas or whatever off, even improvising scenes that don't happen. I'm for all of that because it will affect what choices you make when you're on stage.
I think that's helpful. Yeah.
So,
No.
But there's paperwork and practical work for sure. Look, I've been circling around these neurons and stuff like that, and there's one thought that really is disturbing me. It says, however, there is no consciousness or cognitive activity after death, since the cerebral cortex provides consciousness activity, but individual neurons and glial cells may continue their function for several hours after death. That's not brain dead, but that's death. And that kind of disturbs me to think that the brain is still working in some way, even though it's not conscious.
That is kind of weird because,
After.
those of us who've been at people's bedsides when people have passed.
Not being Brian dead. I don't want to put that into the...
You see Brian dead?
Being Brian dead. That's what I typed into the thing.
You know that they're gone because they're not breathing anymore, and you're like, oh, they're dead now. But there
are neurons could be firing for another hour or two.
Well, what are they doing?
I don't know.
Is that the subconscious trying to find somewhere else?
No,
to
because
go?
it says no conscious thought. So I mean, it no consciousness. So are we aware, or is it just the brain?
Are you even aware when you're brain dead? That's the other thing. It's like I think people are in some other realm of existence,
in a coma or in Yeah, they're aware. They are in some other
because
existence.
people have reported that. People also report having near-death experiences and coming back and having the choice.
Well,
to
if
come
you
back.
flatline
that's not brain dead.
If you
though.
flatline for 3 minutes, you're not around.
It's saying here.
Can you flatline for 3 minutes?
Hey Siri, what's the longest a human is flatlined?
Here it says brain dead people. Well, macarons are excellent. I agree. Happy birthday. Brain dead means a person's brain has been significantly damaged and has lost important function. A person who is brain dead feels no pain and will not recover. So if you're brain dead, you will not recover. So if you're in a coma and there's still brain activity, then you can recover. But if there's no activity, then you won't. Which I guess is really what we're talking about. Is there any brain activity? What it means to be declared brain dead. Brain dead means a person's brain has not the same thing.
Wow.
What?
The longest someone has been clinically dead, no heartbeat, no breathing, and survived with a full recovery. Take a guess.
27
Is it
minutes.
an hour?
8 hours and 42 minutes.
What?
This occurred in the case of a mountain climber, Roberto, who experienced hypothermic cardiac arrest while attempting to climb the Marmolada
Mount
in
Doom?
in the Italian Dolomites.
Extreme.
31-year-old was caught in freezing. A summer thunderstorm became trapped by a freezing waterfall. Really, wow, this is really, really interesting. He was 29. He survived after being without a heartbeat for 150 minutes.
How did?
But only because he was frozen, though. I'm assuming.
Well, that there's debate. Is it because of that, or is it a miracle? I mean, I don't know.
How did they know? Did someone find him?
Yeah.
It wasn't like he told this story.
Well, he was without a heartbeat for 150 minutes.
No,
I mean, you could watch a movie.
What I mean is,
Not an extended edition, though.
No. Happy Gilmore 2, which is
wait, did
excellent,
they
by
make
the
a
way.
movie about this guy? They should.
I loved it.
I don't know.
They should have made a movie about that. I would watch that.
What?
Yeah,
Are you leaving?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
just gonna get up and go.
I love this conversation. I love this conversation. I love this topic. I've always loved this topic. I find it really, really, really interesting.
I'm still a
I
little
find
confused.
exploring the subconscious and talking about it really fun.
And
I love learning about it. There's always something I'm
I'm
going,
giving up on the brain dead thing. No, I agree. It's just been,
I'm giving up on the brain dead thing.
yeah. My brain is too.
Wait, what was the original question?
Did we have a question, or were you just
I
like
had asked
yap
a
yap
question.
yap?
It was does
I'll tell you.
is it brain is it does the subconscious still work when you're brain dead?
Oh, I think you're asking what the question was last
Yes,
night.
yeah. I think that's
Oh.
what I was
I'm gonna ask Chat
looking up.
GPT.
Okay, you do that.
Right, Grady, come up
I
with
just
your-
said how does can the subconscious influence or inform the tension between abstraction and configuration?
I don't understand those words.
And look them up.
So my questions here
You got
are
the magical palette on now, though.
I know, but now that means I'm in Middle Earth and I'm not thinking about these things.
it's true. Don't they celebrate Christmas in Middle Earth? Doesn't that mean that Jesus existed somewhere
no, they
in
don't
Middle
have
Earth?
that religion there. They have
There's
like,
no Christmas?
They don't have Christianity in Middle Earth.
No, I
They have
that's what I
elves.
thought, but
The Valar.
but don't they talk about Christmas? Isn't it mentioned? No?
I'll
am I
have to
thinking of
reread
something
the whole
else?
series now to find out.
Maybe it's Star Wars. Maybe Star Wars has Christmas. I don't know.
That would
yeah.
make
There's a
even
Star Wars
less
Christmas
sense.
I know,
special.
but I
The
know
Star
one
Wars
of them
Christmas
does.
special with Chewbacca and his family.
Yeah, but are they actually celebrating Christmas during that? No. Then just Kashyyyk has Christmas. The Wookiees,
Yeah, 'cause it
Wookiees
was-
have Jesus.
Yeah, but
Wookiee Jesus, is that what we're talking about?
fir trees are their biggest exporter
Yeah, I guess so. Till war came to
in
that.
Kashyyyk. To stand.
Okay, so my questions are here. What's the best one? Because we don't have a lot of time left. How much of our identity is influenced by subconscious memories and impulses that we are unaware of?
How many what? Wait. Say
How
again.
much of our
How many
identity is
chocolates?
influenced by subconscious memories and impulses that we are unaware of?
Tons.
All of them.
Tons.
Okay.
Can't be all of them. I don't believe in absolutes.
Ooh, when does the subconscious start? Sorry.
I think immediately.
Like,
well-
when's immediately?
Well, I guess if we're talking about your subconscious leading to
The
like
soul.
instincts,
Oh,
right?
Yeah. Well, you
so
got
like
to
a baby has one reaction for three things, right? A baby cries because it's hungry, a baby cries because it's uncomfortable and wet, and a baby cries because it's gassy.
Oh, I
right?
thought you were gonna say tired.
Is this a salted caramel?
Yeah, you're
There's
probably
a cake in the
right.
fridge too.
What is this?
I don't know. Does it say the
They're
flavors
all
there?
delicious.
Chocolate, vanilla.
Oh,
There's a salted caramel.
Sorry,
just
we're
talking about babies, and then Macrons took over. So, anyways, but a
Silly.
baby cries for all of those things, and so instinctually they're communicating in the only way that they know how. So it has to come from like a subconscious. They just know how to.
I'm going back even further. Is that
Well,
do
we
have
inherit
a
trauma
subcon-
and DNA from our parents.
Well, there's
and that's
also
all
that, which is
Do you think the subconscious starts before birth? Is that what you're saying?
that. Well, I'm asking.
I don't think there's a subconscious in an embryo like a lot of people think. I don't think conception. Well, for me,
That that's a scary thought
Conception
for
doesn't
those-
start-
There's a
for those
soul.
who have
Right.
to
There's a soul.
abort or miscarry.
There's a soul.
And as a soul, does a soul
There's no
start
proof,
in
though.
an embryo?
there's no proof.
Yeah, there is. I just said it.
Oh, I'm sorry. With your mouth full too.
Wait a
Jeez.
minute.
So that must mean it's right.
I was eating a macaroon.
No, that's different. A macaroon is different. That's for Passover. These are macarons.
This is a macron.
Why do you get
These
to
are
use
from
that? It's really,
Paris.
really great.
What?
That accent.
My
You're
Scottish?
The presidency rose. Yes, the Scottish accent.
Wait,
Bless
with
you,
those,
bless you,
with
bless
those
you.
sneezes?
You guys have never heard me sneeze?
Yes.
Well, no, we have.
It's like a
but
little
those
chipmunk.
were adorable.
It's like your little
God, we got ADD today, don't we? What,
Today.
you like my Scottish accent? Is that what it was?
ADHD.
Oh, that's true. I'm sorry. There's no ADD.
AD Happy D.
Happy D.
Sorry.
God, my brain. I'm not even going to touch that.
What is
We'll see.
our
We'll see.
goal.
what is happening embryos, subconscious, souls?
When does the
When do
soul
they start?
Yeah.
That's
Before
that's
birth?
this is a
Or does the
mind
soul
fuck.
get when they breathe air, the soul gets
I mean,
put in?
I
Feels
was-
so
I
dramatic
feel like
and
this
I
is
don't
a
get
trap.
it. It is a trap.
Who's trapping us?
It's
Matt.
I'm not.
He's trying to trap me.
Trying to
he-
cancel everybody.
So he can tell me no.
He's not trapping you well enough. I mean, I'm the one sitting in the comfy chair.
That's true. If I was really trying to trap you, you'd be in comfort. Your feet would be up. We'd be rubbing your feet.
Ew, no you wouldn't. Don't do
No, I
that.
don't like
Right,
that.
fine.
Well, I think that. Oops, I almost lost it. I'm losing it.
We were talking about when the soul gets into a baby, and when does consciousness start in a baby? Does it happen before they
yes.
are born, or
I was told during some spiritual reading a few years ago that
Man, this is an Arby's.
I have spiritual.
spiritual Arby's? God, I could really go for a spiritual cheddar
Actually,
and roast beef.
I want a French dip right now. I'm not kidding. I was once in a place where I got told, "Man, this is an Arby's."
God, we went so serious today. I'm so glad that we're like
God.
round and third
You
with
know, I had
laughter.
to chip the ice away a little bit.
Yes.
After I've
I
been
was
told no,
at a-
flatly refused
at
for
a
30
spiritual
minutes.
Arby's that I have spiritual agreements with at least 3 beings.
Oh, okay. Spiritual agreements. I've never heard this one before.
Yeah. Grady's leaving now. And
You
so,
don't. You believe
yeah.
the soul comes in.
I didn't say that.
You say the soul exists
It
for
does
sure, but
exist.
you don't believe in
that clear as
a soul agreement.
And it means,
What are their
and
names?
I don't know. And I said, do I have to? Are these? Is this a future? Is this a like prophetic? Like, am
Are they
I going
guides?
to have 3 children? And they're like, no, you just have the potential of the connection with at least 3 spiritual beings. And the first time I had this reading, it was 2. The second or third time I had this reading, it was 3.
Is it maybe about past lives? Like you
I
you
think
had
it's-
2 before, and now you're on your
I
third,
think
and you
it's
get one
future
more.
lives because they in the
Oh,
same
future?
reading they also talk about your past lives.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's actually really cool. But
Then we can get back into Nietzsche's idea of eternal return. Oh God! I knew that would make.
I like this spiritual contract, though. Or what is it? Spiritual? What'd you say?
spiritual being. They called it baby beings. And at first I thought they were talking about baby beans.
Ooh, we could make a new thing, Beanie Babies, but they're like they're souls that haven't.
That are real beans?
Yeah,
Or
I
stuffed
came
stuffed
up
animal
with
beans?
Yeah, we could just make little beans.
And they grow.
Oh,
And then they
Matt,
and they-
don't air this part.
They inherit your
Oh,
trauma.
because we're gonna
Oh, they
and they inherit your
trauma.
trauma. And
oh,
then
so they take it away from you.
Inherit
This
the
is good
wind.
sci-fi stuff.
You know, they inherit your trauma, but then you have to decide whether to water them and keep them nice or not.
Okay.
Or they'll turn on you
All
like
right.
a gremlin and kill you.
Okay. Remember, I told you that we should
Yes.
write a play for the Fringe.
Like Chopping Mall.
I think this is it. How exciting would it be to play the being that has to take all the trauma, like doesn't understand it, but has to take all the trauma from a soul?
Well, I think it needs to be a different, not a bean. But I
Okay,
like,
first
but
of
I
all,
love,
this was
but
my thing.
But I,
what you okay?
is-
Do you
the
want to get
bean-
in on it?
Yes.
No.
The
No, it's
bean-
because you're gonna have to take time off of work, and you're gonna have to.
Well, hang on.
We're going to
I
Edinburgh
can
next
do
year.
anything
Of course
that
you can.
I want to do.
Of course you
But
can.
the thing about the bean that I will say is that it was it was me mishearing the word being. So I thought they said bean. So if you're going to make it a bean, you have to understand that it doesn't really mean bean.
No, but it is a bean. I think it's the same thing when you say it like that. All right, guys.
Wait, has it really been over an hour?
I mean, technically, we're about an hour. Again, I start about 2.5 minutes
I
into it,
understand
so you got 2.5 minutes if you want to
All right,
go.
well, I'm
We
gonna
can go.
stay.
We can go over an hour.
It's okay.
Plus there's
Grady
cake.
has to go. There's cake. I have to set up my bookshelf.
Yeah.
This one has Chinese writing on it.
Okay. Probably the Art of War.
This
So
one's Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. Sorry, nobody listening knows what I'm talking
No.
about.
she's got a little bookshelf. Anyways, this was an interesting conversation. We got really serious for a while. I got confused a little bit.
Me too.
There's a lot to be said about the subconscious, and I think maybe is it possible that it can mean different things to different people? I mean, right? Even though
It is.
it
meaning-
really is a universal thing.
I mean, I feel like we really barely touched the surface, and I also like came into today thinking like, oh yeah, subconscious. I talk about that, and then now that I'm here, we started talking about it. I was like, there's so many things about the subconscious that I don't understand.
And let's be honest, it's a made up concept.
Has anybody ever read The Unbearable Lightness of Being?
No, but I
No.
saw the movie when I was way too young.
The book is extraordinary, and it
okay,
deals
better
a
than the
lot
movie.
with the misunderstanding of words. And there's a section in the book that truly just delves right into that, and it's probably the most heartbreaking section of a book I've ever read. Words that mean something beautiful to you that means something horrifying to me,
Right.
but they're the same thing. But how do we live together and have? And anyway, it's just interesting. So everyone read that for the next podcast.
Okay,
It's
so
very short.
book club.
Okay, and also
Follow us on Patreon.
I have I
And
really
Matt
did
will
think
do
about starting a Patreon.
Matt will do a cameo for
what
you.
was the last thing you said before Grady said something?
Is subconscious is a made up thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh, that's such a mind fuck.
Right.
Like if it's because it's a human concept, right?
Right,
The subconscious. So what is it really?
I mean, it's a tool used to get to understand the deeper psyche of the human condition for sure. But like it's a made up thing, so it's like.
And are we only as smart as we like make ourselves to be because we're just trying to understand this world, or
Yeah.
like
The subconscious that's exactly it. The subconscious is constantly trying to understand and make sense. It is constantly trying to understand and make sense. The mind cannot handle not knowing, not being able to make sense. So we're frustrated and we're all frazzled. The subconscious is trying to just overcome us to make sense of shit when you don't need to make sense of anything.
I want to know about the people.
But
whose
the mind,
subconsciouses
it
are
always
undermined.
wants to solve problems. You have to tell the mind to be quiet. It's the whole concept that goes back to you are not your thoughts.
Yes.
And you're not your thoughts. But
Right.
Your subconscious is not going to shut up. You have to find a way to.
But like your subconscious is not talking to you.
This
It's
goes
always
into the
talking to
untethered
you.
soul.
No, because then it would be consciousness.
Wait a minute.
You know.
Does
It's-
Matt have the untethered soul yet?
I do. I have. You gave me the book, and I have the audiobook. I
Audiobook's
have
great
two.
because Michael Singer reads it, and he's quite a lovely.
I have
speaker.
listened.
Yeah.
I've listened to parts of it, but like my
It's
brain
one-
doesn't
But
like.
it's one of those where you can pick up anywhere.
Yes.
You don't. It's not a. You don't have to
Yes.
read it in any linear way or
In
whatever.
between Project Hail Mary and The Martian and
Project
now
Hail
this
Mary
is
is
where I
looking pretty
leave you.
good,
I
man.
have a couple of Look, I have been on that bandwagon for a long time. I know,
I know
it's
you're
become
excited
very,
about
very
it.
popular.
I'm excited
Well,
for you.
everybody's like, there's so much being said about it these days.
I
and
haven't
I'm
really
just
listened.
Like, oh well, it's all over my fucking TikTok, but you don't have TikTok, so.
I don't.
Anyways, and Instagram, it's all over that. So what I was going to say is like we don't know that the subconscious is saying things. We just know that we have feelings and instincts about stuff. But it's not like something. It's something in the ether. It's not something that we can put our finger on or know or have like full conscious thoughts. I just think it sends feelings to us. At least that's how I've always interpreted the subconscious. And certainly when I am in a flow state where I feel like I'm in the zone, I feel like
Something else.
those
is in
instincts
control.
are probably coming from my subconscious, making good, healthy choices. But there are times where, I'm making awful choices for myself. I'm in the midst of making a whole lot of awful choices for myself these days. And so I'm not learning anything from my subconscious, even though my subconscious is obviously sending feelings and whatever. Anyways, you don't need to hear about that. We've talked a lot about the subconscious. Happy birthday, Claire.
Happy birthday, Claire.
Happy
Thank
birthday,
you.
Grady.
What?
What?
Not.
Isn't his birthday next month?
No.
No, it's not. It's 6 months from now.
I
don't know.
honestly, I don't remember. 'Cause
Good.
He
No.
doesn't want me to remember, so I've.
I don't.
No, he's
doesn't
hidden it.
matter.
It's in my
He's hidden it.
subconscious
It's just another
that
day.
it's confusion.
Yes.
Just another day.
What he really doesn't want you to know is his social security number,
But I
which
already
is
know that.
073
It's 0011999.
001. How old are you? Anyways.
My subconscious is the only thing that's been here. I've been dead for 45 plus years.
Oh, congratulations.
I told you, I'm only a figment of your imaginations. I'm just a ghost.
You would think a Figment wouldn't complain so much about a bad chair, but I guess
I
does.
got way more than that.
The Amish love it.
Yeah, they do. Wish your subconscious
Ooh,
was
my buggy
Amish.
is double parked, so let me go.
Right.
Buggy.
Well, thank you for listening to this really interesting, different episode.
Yeah.
So, till next time.
Sorry about the first 30 minutes.
But you
Claire
were
was
doing your
busy.
makeup. This sandwich was, delicious.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Because I was looking
the
up the
first
brain
time.
dead stuff, it won't stop. It won't stop because I wasn't clicked on it.
It's still going.
It's still going. So,
Did you see him looking up? He was like,
yeah.
Yeah. Did he go brain dead
'Cause-
looking for it?
Well, because it was disturbing to me.
I don't like it. I don't like what I'm reading.
All right, so now I'm going to stop the pod.
Can you actually stop
Because
it
I
now?
couldn't. Yeah, because I couldn't stop it, and then I
Oh.
didn't stop it.
So it's still
And then
going.
this.
Subconsciously, you still wanted it to go.
Oh, Grady's no.
Well, I
longer
wanted a
talking
little
to the
look-
mic. I'm gonna put my mic away.
I wanted to look for a little behind the scenes stuff. Although everything we do on air feels behind the
It
scenes.
is.
All right, people, bye for real. So that's our show on the subconscious. I think that we gave a lot of different opinions. I don't know that any of them stick with me. I think it's kind of a combination of all those things. I think for me, it felt as if the subconscious creates feelings and creates instincts. But the minute that I become aware of the subconscious, it becomes conscious. I don't know, but it is a guiding factor and something that I think we're probably going to discuss for a little bit longer than that. So thank you so much for listening to the Last Will podcast. We really appreciate all of the support. Please rate, review, and subscribe. It is very helpful to our algorithm. You can check us out on the Last Will podcast. .com. You can check us out on the Last Will podcast on Instagram, and I'm really trying to make my TikTok all about the Last Will podcast. So if you put the Last Will podcast into TikTok, I've been doing a lot of stuff over there too. Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about the masks that we wear all the time, and I'm a little exhausted from the masks that I seem to be putting on my face these days. I feel like I'm masking all the time, and I'm pretty exhausted by that. But I don't know another way to go forward, to be an active participant in this life without masking and pushing down those feelings. But, I go to therapy and try to work through all of that stuff that way, but it's hard. And I don't know that I know what happiness is. Outside of doing this podcast, I really love doing this podcast. That brings me great joy. And if I could do this and only this, I think I'd be really happy. It would make me very happy. Thank you for listening. Please share it with your friends if you like it. Yeah, then you won't get mopey me. You'll get a happier me if I get to do this more often. So, again, thanks for listening. Onward, forward.